This lick uses only fundamentals we're gonna learn in this video. And to get to this point, we first need to learn to destroy 2 notes per string and 3 notes per string pattern. Let's look at the first variation of 2 notes per string shred. This type of shredding has many variations, but they all generally carry the same principles. The main difference is between playing ascending notes and descending notes. So the easiest way to start with 2 notes per string shredding is obviously the pentatonic, as it is literally made of 2 notes per string. The secret to playing it is understanding the pattern used here. So we play 4 groups of 3 strings. Practice each group individually and combine them when you're comfortable with them. Okay, we have one more variation of 2 notes per string, and then we're upgrading to 3 notes per string shredding. Variation 2, let's go. Now it gets a bit interesting. We're adding 2 new elements to the field. The first would be traveling the board and not just staying on one position. The second being adding new shapes that aren't in the pentatonic. So we have shapes like these, which add cool new sounds. Okay, these are the basics, but now let's build on that. That's where 3 notes per string shredding comes to play. Again, we're starting with the most basic approach. We're playing a simple major scale. And similar to the 2 notes per string pentatonic, the key here is understanding the pattern. Once you understand that there's a pattern in play and not just random notes, your improvement will be so much faster. And the pattern here is actually very simple. We're playing 3 notes on the E string and then 3 notes on the A string. Now we do the same starting from the A string, and then from the D string and so on. Okay, let's change this up a bit. The next lick is gonna be played on only 2 strings. I chose the 2 lower strings, but you can switch it up. So this is the first step we have to take in order to play across the board. We're playing the same pattern on only 2 strings. And this is arguably easier than the former variation. And this too adds new shape that we don't have playing only the major scale. But that's actually not the most challenging part. The challenging part is switching between positions. And this is what you need to practice in order to give yourself the ability to move freely, because it prepares us for what's to come. And this is where 3 notes per string actually gets interesting. Okay, so we're combining the 2 variations we just learned. We both ascend and play across the neck. The picking pattern stays the same. The shapes we learned from the previous lick stay the same. And the scale stays the same. All that's left is stitching everything together, which would not be that hard once you follow these tips. Now that we know this, let's take a closer look at the first lick. We play both 2 and 3 notes per string patterns, and we go back and forth between them. All that while moving across the neck and switching positions. And that freedom allows you to play almost anything you want. See you in the next one.